Kevin Black, welcome back to the main event. You're no stranger here.
Yep, thank you.
I was just watching your final session with your nice little filly out there, preparing for this afternoon's Trainers Challenge final. What were you trying to do in this final session?
Just get her to lope out smooth, which I was really pleased. She never humped up. She's been a little humpy, and this morning I noticed she was a little sore on her belly, and so I thought that might add a degree of difficulty, but it didn't seem to bother at all. So I was kind of lucky there, maybe. But I think a lot of it was that I left her really willing and happy to move out yesterday, even though we didn't do it very much. It was a good experience for her, and that's just pretty much where she picked up today. So that was one of my biggest concerns, is that she moved out real willing, and she did. The obstacles was real good yesterday and the day before, and so I wasn't too worried. Too worried about that.
Do you think she'll act differently in the bigger arena this afternoon?
Maybe somewhat, but she's really noticed the crowd here and really taken in all of her surroundings. So, and we've dealt with that. You know, I can bring her back, and so I really don't think it's going to be a big issue. You know, it'll be there, but I think it's going to be manageable.
One of the components of the Trainers Challenge is educating the audience. So do you always have that in mind, and what did you try to tell the audience?
Well, I kind of struggle with that because I'd done a lot of horses before I started doing people. And so it's kind of a work in progress to keep the people in mind for me. Some of these guys, you know, they can just, their mind's an open book, and they just rattle on and on and on, and I haven't quite mastered that yet. So it's kind of an effort for me to be communicating with the crowd. It used to be hard for me to work and think at the same time, or work and think and talk at the same time. So yeah, it's kind of a work in progress, and that's probably an area I lack in compared to a lot of these clinicians anyway.
Do you enjoy giving clinics?
Yeah, there's parts of it I enjoy. There's parts of it I'd rather be home on the ranch, you know, and doing what I've done all my life. But we all got to eat, and I tell people, you know, I've done a lot of jobs I didn't enjoy as much and didn't get paid near as well. So, you know, I enjoy that part of it.
Speaking of your ranch, you're from Idaho.
Mm-hmm.
Where and what sort of place?
Right in the southwest corner. My family's ranched there for over 150 years, and I'm on one of the old family places, and now I don't run any cattle, just horses. I raise my own horses, and I have a pretty simple operation. I'm on the road so much, so I can't have a ranch that takes too much managing, basically. So, but we're doing more schools out of my ranch there, so I can spend more time at home.
And for anyone who might not be familiar with you, how did you get started in the horse business?
Oh, Ray Hunt, I was around him years ago when I was a teenager. Actually, when he first started giving clinics, and that was kind of always there. I kind of enjoyed what he was doing, and you know, he made a living horseback, and I could see where he was making a better living than being a cowboy, which he was before that. So that always kind of inspired me when I got a little older and got a little more experience to maybe do that. And you know, so there's that, and a lot of other things kind of led up to it. But as I get older, I don't want to work as hard as I have on the ranches, and there's just a lot of routine miles traveling and stuff like that, horseback on a ranch, and this, it's a lot more interesting to me because you're kind of engaged with the horse's mind a lot more than you would be just doing ranch work. But on the other hand, I think the ranch work is really valuable, and the clinicians that don't have the ranch work, the experience with livestock behind them, I think they're kind of lacking an element there that would really benefit them if they had that experience. But so anyway, that's kind of why I went down that road, is trying to get all the experience I could, and feel like I was a little more qualified before I went out and started trying to teach.
So what's up next for you on your schedule? after the main event?
Well, I'm home for almost 2 months doing schools at my home in a neighbor's ranch, just working cattle, a lot of calf branding, a lot of roping, and it's ranch work. It's horseback every day, and just a lot of stock handling and horsemanship and roping.
Well, good luck to you in this afternoon's finals, and thank you for once again coming to the main event. It's a real pleasure to have you here.
Well, thank you. I'll take luck over skill any day.
Thank you.